Starting with the exterior, the 2025 Dodge Challenger still looks unapologetically aggressive. Dodge knows this car's identity and doesn't mess with a winning formula. The front end still carries that wide, intimidating stance with a split grille and the signature quad LED headlights that give it a menacing look, especially at night. The hood designs vary depending on the trim you choose, from a simple bulge on the base GT to the massive functional air intakes and scoops on the SRT Hellcat and Super Stock models. The muscular body lines, wide fenders, and long profile scream old school muscle but with a modern edge. The 2025 model brings some subtle updates like new paint options, including a deep graphite metallic and a heritage-inspired plum crazy purple, plus fresh wheel designs that range from 18-inch alloys on the base models to massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels on the performance variants. Around back, you get the signature LED taillight bar stretching across the width, giving it that iconic Challenger look. The dual exhaust setup with aggressive chrome tips reminds you this car means business. Dodge also offers optional blacked-out badges and a satin hood for those who want to make an even bolder statement. When you open the doors, the interior instantly tells you this isn't just a muscle car, it's built for comfort, too. The 2025 Challenger continues to mix old-school character with modern-day tech. The cabin feels wide and driver-focused, with premium soft-touch materials used across the dash and door panels. Depending on the trim, you can go from cloth sports seats on the base models to premium Napa leather or Alcantara upholstery on higher trims like the RT Scat Pack and Hellcat. The seats are heavily bolstered, keeping you snug during spirited driving but still comfortable for long highway cruises. The driver's cockpit features Dodge's familiar layout, a flat-bottom steering wheel with performance controls, a customizable digital display behind the gauges, and a large central touchscreen for infotainment. Speaking of tech, the 2025 Challenger now gets Dodge's updated Uconnect 5 system with a 10.1-inch touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a premium navigation system, and an available 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio setup that sounds incredible. The cabin lighting is customizable, and you can even program performance pages that show real-time horsepower, G-forces, and lap times. For a muscle car, the Challenger surprises many with how practical it is. The rear seats are actually usable, unlike most sports coupes, and the trunk space is generous, giving you nearly 16 cubic feet of room. That's enough for weekend bags or even golf clubs. It's that mix of performance and livability that makes this car special. Now, the part everyone wants to know, performance. The 2025 Dodge Challenger lineup continues to deliver an insane range of power options, starting with the base SXT and GT trims powered by the tried-and-true 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine. This setup delivers around 305 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's smooth, reliable, and quick enough for everyday driving, plus it's available with optional all-wheel drive, a rare feature for muscle cars. Moving up to the RT trim, you get the legendary 5.7-liter HEMI V8 pumping out 375 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque, giving you that unmistakable muscle car rumble. The RT Scat Pack takes things even further with a 6.4-liter naturally aspirated HEMI V8 pushing 485 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. This trim is where the Challenger truly starts to feel like a performance monster, with lightning-fast acceleration and an unmistakable roar from the exhaust. But Dodge didn't stop there. For those who want absolute insanity, the SRT Hellcat and Hellcat Red Eye models continue for 2025 with the supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI V8. The standard Hellcat puts out around 717 horsepower, while the Red Eye variant pushes a mind-blowing 807 horsepower. There's also a rumored, last call Super Stock edition with even more tweaks for track performance, possibly hitting close to 840 horsepower. These cars are raw, untamed, and brutally fast. Launch control, adaptive suspension, and massive Brembo brakes all come together to keep this beast under control. 0 to 60 miles per hour times range from around 5.3 seconds on the V6 to under 3 seconds for the top-tier Hellcat Red Eye. It's a symphony of power and precision that few cars in its class can match. Driving the 2025 Challenger feels like a throwback in the best possible way. The steering has weight, the throttle response is sharp, and that HEMI soundtrack makes every drive feel special. On the highway, the car cruises smoothly, and Dodge has tuned the suspension to strike a nice balance between daily comfort and performance aggression. Sure, it's not the most agile car in tight corners compared to lighter sports cars, but it makes up for it with sheer power and straight-line dominance. As for fuel economy, nobody buys a Challenger to save gas, but the V6 manages around 23 mpg combined, while the V8s range between 15 to 19 mpg depending on driving style. Still, for what you get in return, it's a fair trade-off. Safety-wise, the 2025 Challenger offers a full suite of modern driver assistance features including adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and forward collision warning with automatic braking. Now let's talk prices. The 2025 Dodge Challenger lineup starts at around $34,000 for the base SXT model, which is impressive for what you get. The GT model adds some styling and all-wheel drive options, coming in around $37,000. The RT with the V8 HEMI starts near $44,000, while the Scat Pack sits closer to $52,000. If you want the Hellcat experience, you're looking at roughly $72,000, and the Red Eye or Super Stock models climb beyond $90,000, depending on customization. With the endless personalization options Dodge offers, from stripe packages to wide-body kits, you can make the Challenger truly your own. The 2025 Dodge Challenger stands as one of the last great muscle cars in an era that's quickly moving toward electrification. It's a celebration of power, heritage, and American automotive culture. Whether you're in it for the roar of the HEMI, the classic design, or just the thrill of driving some